welcome back to 4x4. Last week, we talked about the Ford Raptor 4x4 truck. So if you are interested in watching them, go ahead and click on the link in the description below and don't forget to subscribe. It is actually a really great truck, but it's nothing compared to what we will talk about this week.
So, what do we have this week? Oh yeah, this week in 4x4, we will talk to you about a different car. It's way more exciting than a 4x4 truck. It is actually a 6x6 car. Or is it? Is it a car? Is it a tank? Is it the future? It's the one and only Mercedes-Benz G63 AMG 6x6. This is just an amazing vehicle. We will show you some of its amazing features. We chose this car because one of us actually has it and really likes it. This car has many special features that improve the customer experience. Let me give you an example. A Land Rover Defender can drive through half a meter of water, and that is really good. But this can go through twice the depth with no difficulties. This car is quite hard to find since it's really expensive and there are very few of them in the world. We will now talk to you about these awesome features it has and show you a sneak peek of a test drive in the desert done by our guest star.
And now for an interesting fact. Do you know how many cars are currently in use right now on Earth? Well, there are actually 1 billion cars currently in use on Earth.
The G63 is the second largest street legal SUV. The G63 AMG 6x6 features 6-wheel drive running on 5.5 liters, 536 horsepower, and 561 pounds, featuring a twin-turbo DOHC 32-valve V8 AM engine. The G63 AMG 6x6 featured a compressor which allowed to reduce or increase tire pressure in order to adapt to the driving surface, especially in a desert-like environment. It has front and back airlock system that enriches the grip in inclined surfaces or rocky circumstances. 0 to 100 kilometers in 7.8 seconds, top speed 250 kilometers, and it's perfect for off and on road experience. Do you know how many parts a car has? No. Fun fact of the day, the average car has 30,000 parts.
And now, for the moment you've been waiting for, please give it up for the one and only Richard Hammond.
Thank you, it's such an honor to be here.
First of all, we welcome you to 4x4. I can't believe you're actually here. I have always dreamt of dreaming with you.
Thank you again.
Okay, we will now begin with the interview.
Let's do it.
What do you think of the Mercedes-Benz G63 AMG 6x6?
I'm not gonna pretend this is anything less than a preposterous machine. Well, personally, I think it's a magnificent vehicle. Magnificent to be held, magnificently made. There is no other vehicle that can be compared to this one. Obviously, the car feature that stands out the most for most people is that it is a 6x6 wheel drive. I just love the fact that you can inflate and deflate the wheels for the car to get a good grip depending on the condition you are in. Even in the city where there are other fancy cars, this one stands out. I don't think you can beat just having more wheels than anything else. I can say with absolute confidence that no other vehicle has more wheels than this one.
Okay, Hammond, how would you compare this to other Mercedes cars?
Well, one thing I can say, for sure, is that this is the most extreme Mercedes ever made. I hold it hard to believe that there is another Mercedes here that draws more attention.
How would you compare to all of the other cars?
It's bigger than any Range Rover, bigger than any Land Cruiser, bigger than any Jeep. And that's the thing, a car can be beautiful, but when it's big, it's got presence, and it doesn't come much bigger than this.
Do you have any other interesting facts or information about the Mercedes?
Oh, I actually do. Did you know that it was originally developed for the Australian military?
I actually didn't. That is a really interesting fact.
It is currently available for civilians. Well, as long as you have $500,000 to spend.
Wow, these were some wonderful comments about the Mercedes 6x6. I believe that you have actually driven it. Am I right?
Yes, I actually took it for a test drive in the desert dunes of Abu Dhabi. It was a thrilling ride of ups and downs through the dunes that were 80 feet tall.
Nice. Now we will show you a sneak peek of the video, if you will have the permission, of course.
Sure.
Let's go. These are big, big dunes. This is more of a sand mountain I'm on right now.
Well, that was exciting.
It sure was.
Sadly, we are running out of time, so we need to say goodbye. Thank you for coming, and we hope that you can visit us sometime again.
Thank you for inviting me. It was an honor coming here. You will definitely see me here again. Oh, and remember to watch Top Gear Series 21 Episode 4 for the complete test drive.
And now, for the third fun fact of the day, did you know that the owner of Volkswagen owns Bentley, Bugatti, Lamborghini, Audi, Ducati, and Porsche?
The end of this episode is here.
Whew, wow, time flew by during this episode. So much interesting things about the vehicle. We could stay here for a heck of a lot of time.
I still can't believe that Richard Hammond could actually come.
I know! Well, this episode has definitely been an exciting one.
It sure has. We went from talking about 4x4 trucks to talking about 6x6 machines.
Yeah, and we showed most of the awesome features it has.
I think that the highlight of this podcast has definitely been the interview with Richard Hammond. Do you agree?
Definitely.
It is now time to say goodbye.
See you in the next episode of 4x4.
Later.
Bye.